Welcome back, everyone. I'm Aubrey Godet. On this week's episode, we cover homecoming on the Hill, students making an impact in the community, and some fun events around Mobile, along with this week's weather and sports. Months of preparation led up to the celebration of homecoming on the Hill for alumni, students, and their families. Spring Hill Now reporter Faye Fox brings us the sights and sounds.
Banners were hung, swag was made, and pictures were taken, and over 350 alumni and family came out and celebrated. Some of the big events included a Badger Boil, a homecoming tailgate, a concert, and more. Ann Elise Coons, Assistant Vice President of Advancement Operation, explains the thought process behind homecoming weekend.
We try to keep in mind that we're going to have students, family, and alumni here at Spring Hill College all weekend long. So making sure that we have events that are engaging for a wide constituency is definitely something that we have to keep in mind.
And Luli Tunion, President of Student Government Association, shares how homecoming on the Hill increases school spirit.
Ever since the COVID pandemic, things have kind of been like on a decline or on a halt type of thing. And so with this week, just getting everyone into the spirit of Spring Hill, bringing everyone out for the game, just seeing all the alumni, all the family here together as one community, that's really what our goal was, and I think we've accomplished it so far.
The event isn't just for family and alumni. Students also came out and supported the events around campus.
It's one of my favorite weekends ever. Though my parents aren't here, it's really heartwarming and wholesome to see all the families come out and support our Badgers. So go Badgers!
This time of the year is always an enjoyable time for family and alumni to come out and celebrate. Reporting for Spring Hill Student Media, I'm Faye Fox.
Homecoming on the Hill weekend wrapped up an entire week of activities that allowed students to show off their Badger pride. Some Badgers have been helping the community through language. I visited the community ESL program to see how Spanish students are using their new skills to make a difference.
I'm ugly. Okay, ugly.
Spanish students are helping out the community while fostering an intercultural understanding through a language lab exchange. Students from Dr. Cynthia Torres' Spanish 101 class helped teach English at the community ESL program hosted by Spring Hill College's Foley Center. Dr. Torres explained the purpose and benefits of this language lab exchange for both her students and the community.
The goal is that to create opportunities where students can use their growing language skills while being exposed to an intercultural community, developing reflection, personal growth, and getting a sense of the importance of becoming proficient in a second language.
Caitlin Bernard, a lead teacher, explained how her work with the program helped give her a different perspective of what it's like to learn a new language.
It's really hard to learn a new language, and I think it's eye-opening to see these adults who have worked endless hours all day long come to even further their education just to communicate while they're in this country. And I think that's really important for me to acknowledge and see.
Lead teacher Grace Forbes explained how important this program is in building community relations.
I love meeting people. I love the community that it builds and the way that you're able to interact and hear people's stories that you would never see on a daily basis, especially on a college campus. And that's something really special that this program offers.
Dr. Torres' Spanish students work with the community ESL program 3 times throughout the semester. For more information on the program, contact Jennifer Irizarry, Director of the Foley Center at jirizarry at shc.edu. That's all for this week's Around the Hill. Now we head to Maddie Bauk with the weather for this upcoming week. Maddie?
Thanks, Aubrey. Hey everyone, let's check out the weather for this week. Today we're going to have a nice sunny day on the Hill with a high of 77 and a low of 51 degrees. Tomorrow's weather is also looking pleasant with a few clouds. It will be a high of 78 and a low of 61 degrees around nightfall. This Saturday, bring out your rain jackets. There are expected showers all day with a high of 75 and a low of 59 degrees. Sunday, we'll have some cloudy conditions with a high of 75 and a low of 55. To start off next week, Monday, we will have our sun back and an expected high of 76 with a low of 51. Tuesday, there will be a high of 77 and a low of 54. Have a great weekend, Badgers. That's all for this week's weather on the Hill. Back to you, Aubrey.
Thanks, Maddie. Now we head to reporter Alisaya Rashid for news on upcoming events in the Mobile area. Alisaya.
Thanks, Aubrey. Let's see what's happening around Mobile. In celebration of National Creole Month, Kuzla Eatery and Entertainment will be hosting the second annual Gumbo Fest on October 30th from 1 to 5 p.m. The admission tickets will be $10 with the proceeds going to the United Cerebral Palsy of Mobile and Bike Angels of Mobile. The Gumbo Fest will be a gumbo cook-off to show off who has the best gumbo, so save your appetite for the fest. There will be live music to enjoy and a second line parade. For more information on the second annual Gumbo Fest, please visit mobilecountyal.gov. The University of South Alabama will be having a night of scary stories, free food, and Halloween fun. Tonight in the Marks Library Auditorium at 5:30, you can hear a panel of guests share about the 300 years of stories, spooks, and haunts around Mobile. This event is free and open to the public. All are welcome. That's all for this week's Around the Town.
You're watching Spring Hill Now, winner of the 2021 Catholic Media Awards Student Journalism Award for current events affecting student life.
Now we head to Earthly Thomas for our Badger Athletics weekly update. Earthly?
Thanks, Aubrey. Our Badger athletes had another busy week of competition. Both cross-country teams traveled to Clinton, Mississippi for the Cross Country Fall Festival. The women placed 3rd overall, with senior Maddie Knightley placing 12th overall and setting her personal best time of 20 minutes and 28 seconds. Senior Will Tate placed 6th for the men's 8K race. The men's soccer team finished the regular season with a loss to Mississippi College on Friday and a draw against Delta State University on Sunday. The men placed 8th in the Gulf South Conference and will be moving on to the championship tournament. The women's soccer team fell to both Mississippi College and Delta State University over the weekend. Before the game against Delta State, the team celebrated seniors Kate Baggett, Sophie Bailey, Anna Bruner, Hannah Linz, Casey Nally, Carson Reeves, and Morgan Spivey. The volleyball team was hustling hard over the weekend during the SIAC West Division Cluster. They dominated on the court as they swept out Lemoyne-Owen College, Kentucky State, Central State, and Lane University. The volleyball team continues to be undefeated in their division. Let's take a look at upcoming events for our Badger athletes. Tomorrow, the women's volleyball team is hosting Tuskegee University at 2 p.m. in the Outlaw Recreation Center. On Saturday, the men and women's bowling teams travel to Savannah, Georgia for the Savannah College of Art and Design tournament. The men's soccer team will travel to Pensacola, Florida to play against the University of West Florida at 3 p.m. on Sunday. The men's and women's basketball teams are getting ready for their seasons with exhibition games on the road. The men will be up against Tulane University in New Orleans, while the women take on University of Louisiana Lafayette. Let's wish good luck to our Badger athletes. Back to you, Aubrey.
Thank you, Earthly. That's all for this week's episode of Spring Hill Now. You can get Spring Hill Now content on demand anytime at livestream.com/springhillcollege and at our student media website. Be sure to check out all of our social media accounts and be looking for the latest issue of the Spring Hillian newspaper in locations across campus and the Mobile area. From all of us at Spring Hill Now and Badger Television, have an amazing Halloween weekend. We look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Aubrey Godet. Have a great week.